Bricks Aquatics. Today we will start filming the liveaboard vlog. We got here yesterday. It's a huge boat with living quarters, your own bathroom, 3 meals a day. It's amazing. We're doing 4 dives a day, which is awesome. But it's been an amazing experience so far. This is my view behind me. It's gorgeous. So we're living right on top of the Great Barrier Reef. We don't have to do an hour, 30-minute boat ride here, back and forth every single day. We're here for 5 days and 4 nights, and I'm really excited to see what we're gonna see on these other dives. But yeah, stay tuned for that. But before we get into anything else, let's show you the tour.
What's going on, Bricks Aquaticers? We are here on the liveaboard. It is an amazing experience. We have the group all around us right now. It's a huge boat, amazing rooms. I'll give you a tour in just a few seconds. Let's go inside. So, we are currently on the 2nd deck. However, as we continue inside, you can see all of the rooms. These are the living quarters. I'll show you mine. Come on in. We're doing a Bricks Aquatics tour.
Oh my god, hi.
Is the crib? Look at this! Are we living the dream or what?
Then you can't see it.
Absolutely beautiful. My bed, Riley's bed. Let's show them the bathroom. You would think we're living in a 5-star hotel. Look at the size of that. Absolutely huge. All right, come on out. Let's go downstairs. All right, first floor is where we eat. We got some tables in here. Had some cake before, had some tea. We're gonna have a buffet style breakfast and lunch. I don't know what's served for dinner. Should be good though. All right, let's go back upstairs. We're going to the 3rd deck. I think this is the bar. I haven't even been up here. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that view. We have tables out here. Is this a vibe or what? All right. Thanks for the tour. right, it is now day 2 on the liveaboard. Just woke up and ate breakfast. It was delicious. Now we are preparing for our first dive briefing of the day. We're gonna have our morning dive in about 30 minutes, so I'm super excited for that. Great Barrier Reef is right behind me, as you can see. And yeah, really excited. Stay tuned.
What's up, Bricks Aquaticers? Here's the after dive.
Hey, it is a rough life out here, but we're getting through it.
It's a little wet.
Wow. Alright, we have completed our first few dives of the day. Had a little bit of a break, some lunch, and now, yeah, took a nap. We're getting ready to hear our briefing for the third dive. Let's see what we can find.
What's up, Bricks Aquaticers? We're just hanging out, waiting to have dinner. Look at this insane view that we got. Sunset moment. Okay. We're a little sleepy from our dive earlier, but we're gonna have some dinner, refuel, and then hit the night dive tonight.
Very nice.
Say hello to Bricks Aquatics!
Is this everybody?
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. Let's go right over here. Yeah, mama, come on. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Bricks Aquatics? Let's get down victory. Alright, let's go.
right, just finished up our last dive, the night dive for the day, and now we are gonna have some dessert and then probably immediately go to sleep right after, because diving is one of the most exhausting things that you can do, especially 4 times a day. But it was a great day, saw some really cool things, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, day 3 on the liveaboard, just woke up, had some breakfast. We're gonna get ready for our first dive of the day soon, and then 3 more after that, like usual. Should be fun. We're at a new site. Let's see what we can find. Type for the dive today.
End of the Norman Reef here. It has a really pretty wall. You can follow the midship line this side. So jump in around the boat, starboard side. If you follow the mooring line, it's gonna be sandy bay, and the mooring plug will be there. You might see the wall this way here. It's a little bit closer. The mooring plug is a little bit closer to the wall at the bottom.
Say hello to Bricks Aquatics.
Hello, Bricks Aquatics.
Are you excited for today's dive?
Yes! I'm so excited!
Hello Bricks Aquaticers. We are on to our 3rd dive of the day. We just had lunch a little bit ago, and then we took a bit of a break, took some naps, but we are refreshed for our 2nd to last dive. Should be fun. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. The night dive is currently happening right now. I decided not to go on this one just because my ears are giving me a bit of trouble and I wanted to give them a rest before the next 8 dives that we have left on the boat. But it should be really interesting. I'm sure they're going to see a bunch of sharks and things like that, so I will add any clips if there's anything worth showing you guys. But other than that, probably just going to hang out for the rest of the night, maybe have some dessert and do some more editing for my YouTube channel. And then that'll be it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on our first dive.
Go down nice and slowly.
So if you want to be sure that you have a really healthy environment, seeing apex predators, which means they're actually at the top of the food chain in the reefs, which is usually a really good sign when you have all. They usually like to hang around and hunt during the night. They use something on their snout that is a specific thing sharks have that not other kind of fish have. In the water, which is why sharks are really good hunters. Fishing, but we don't really fish here. This area is.
Hello, Bricks Aquatics. It is day 4 on the liveaboard. It is insanely windy today, but we're still getting ready for our dive briefing. Hopefully the current doesn't blow us to Fiji, but it should be fun. Oh yeah, I'm manifesting it. Welcome back. We are about to go on our 3rd dive of the day. We just had our lunch break, doing some editing right now for the channel. It is still super windy and it probably will stay this way for the remainder of our time on the liveaboard, but it's okay because it's sunny and it's still beautiful outside. But stay tuned for the 3rd dive.
Hi, Great Aquatics.
We are ready for the 3rd dive of the day.
Number 3.
chocolate. This is Emily. She doesn't have hot chocolate currently. No. Say hi to Brooke's camera. Bricks Aquatics. That's John Ambrosio. He hates worms. Just gonna come back. Goodbye.
I'm the clock, second hand that make the whole round. Why you still stand on the minute hand? Push away, 'cause I feel too close, feel too close, feel too close. Used to put love on the scale, hope for the other side to fail. When the night was enough to talk away the haze of the day. Another day unconditionally enter the room. Oh, your eyes, yeah, I don't wanna be the one that you.
Welcome back. We just finished our 4th and final dive of the day, which was the night dive. Didn't see anything too crazy, but it was still nice to get back in the water. But now I have to go give my presentation for the group. My assignment for this course was to prepare a short presentation on anything Great Barrier Reef related or coral reef related, and I decided to do it on crustose coralline red algae, which may not be too interesting to most people, but I do love phycology, so I'm gonna go give that presentation now. I might add a clip in from that presentation. We'll see how good I do, but yeah, I'll see you then.
I love algae. I think it's the coolest thing ever, and it's so underrated, especially in an ecosystem like this. So when I was researching algae related to the Great Barrier Reef, pretty much most of what came up was a type of algae called crustose coralline red algae, which is the calcifying, hard-looking algae. It's not like the fleshy-looking stuff. It is a calcifying red algae. It grows mat-like on hard surfaces. And typically when people think of algae on coral reefs, they view it pretty negatively. They think it like shows a poor ecosystem health. But this species in particular, Corallicon oncodes, is actually super important for coral reef health because it provides things like coral settlement cues for larvae. So in like the chance that like a cyclone comes through and wipes out a bunch of coral, it is good for like reef persistence and recovery because it does help those settlement cues and it helps to allow like more recovery to occur. Other reasons why it's important, it helps for like reef framework and things like that. It also significantly contributes to the carbonate sediment production on reefs, and it helps to transfer carbon from the biological cycle into the geochemical cycle through calcification.
What's going on, it is our last day on the liveaboard. Very sad. We've been having the best time of our lives. We've done 20 dives now. Many dives. Many dives. We've spent more time underwater than it feels like on land. But we couldn't ask for a better experience. But it unfortunately is coming to an end. So join us on our last 2 dives.
Hi, Bricks Aquatics. Just finished my last dive on this boat. What did I see? Nudie. It was red, white, and blue. Patriotic. Did I see?
It wasn't a nudie, that was a flatworm.
Oh, I saw a flatworm. What else did I see? There was a little stingray by the line. What else did we see?
Like 2 other nudibranchs.
Other nudibranchs. Oh, I saw this commensal shrimp. Green.
You saw.
John pointed it out, and then I saw it with my own eyes. So yes, that's all I have to report. I'll report back probably Saturday.
Alright, Miss Aquaticers. Kat pretty much briefed you on everything that we saw, but we're gonna do our last dive on the liveaboard. Not of the trip, we still have 2 more dives left, but probably not gonna put that in this video because it's already way too long. But join us on our last dive. Hopefully we might see a whale shark. You never know. I'm manifesting it. But that's it. I will check back in after the dive. Stay tuned. Aquaticers. The time has come and we have finally left Ocean Quest, aka the liveaboard that we've been going on for 5 days and 4 nights. We completed 18 total dives and it was epic. We did 4 night dives and a bunch of awesome other dives. Overall, it was the coolest experience ever. Thank you so much to my family and to the